Good morning. We are going to continue the topic library. In our last class, we discussed what it is library. I think all of you remembered well. Library is a collection of sources, resources, services and the structure in which it is focused. After that, we already discussed it is used and maintained by public body, institution or a private institution. Then in more traditional sense, library is a collection of books. Then library is a place of silence for studying. After that, we also discussed the major role of librarians in a library. Then we discussed the types of libraries. Then divided into categories by several methods. First one, the entity, the institution that supports. Then we already identified based on the document they hold. Then again the division based on the subject matter of documents they hold. Then traditional professional divisions libraries can be classified as academic libraries, public libraries, research libraries, school libraries and special libraries. Then academic libraries, we can see these libraries are located on the campuses of colleges and universities. Then these libraries are using by the students and faculties of that and other academic institutions. Then the next one is public libraries. It is also known as public lending libraries. Actually, these libraries provide service to the general public. Then through these libraries, we will get the chance to borrow the books from those libraries. We can use library card. And then we should take the membership in that particular library. Then many public libraries provide free services and events to public. Then the next libraries are research libraries. Research libraries are intended for supporting scholarly research. Then academic libraries or national libraries are also working as a research libraries. Then we can see that the largest public libraries also serve as research libraries. The next one is school libraries. Most public and private primary and secondary schools have libraries designed to support school curriculum. Then the last one, special libraries. Branches of large academic or research libraries dealing with a particular subject are also called special libraries. Then special libraries, through the special libraries we will get the rare books, manuscript and similar materials. Then we already discussed the next topic, a shift from traditional to digital library. First traditional library, we started the traditional library. It was a traditional closed access libraries. From that we changed it into open access library. Then open access libraries we shifted to automated library. Then from automated to electronic library. Then electronic libraries to digital library. Okay. Then what it is traditional library? Have you remembered about traditional library? Then about a traditional library, it is the collection of books. There are so many disadvantages we can see in traditional libraries. Then the traditional libraries is mostly print media, manuscript, etc. These libraries are not well organized. It is not arranged systematically. Then the documents are deteriorating at a rapid rate. Then traditional libraries are restricted itself within a physical boundary. These are the main disadvantages we can see in traditional library. Then we can move to the automated library. Automated library, it is operated by automatic equipment. Then a library with a machine readable catalog, computerized acquisition, circulation, online public access catalog are called automated library. From automated library, we reached electronic library. But it is electronic library. Here LAN, that means local area network, and CD-ROM networking is done. That is the speciality of electronic library. Then e-journal and other similar kind of publication, it is known as electronic library. What it is e-journal? An electronic journal is periodical publication which is published in electronic format, usually on the internet. In the case of electronic libraries are in both print and electronic form. Electronic medias are used for storage, retrieval and delivery of information. Then digital library. In the case of digital library, it is a later stage of electronic library. High speed of optical fiber are used for LAN and WAN. Wide area network. So when they started to use the optical fibers, we can see that it provides a wide range of internet based services. Then last one is hybrid library. In these libraries, which are working both in electronic or digital and print environment, are known as hybrid library. Actually, it is the transitional state between print and digital environment, and we are assuming that in near future libraries will be of hybrid nature. Then we also discussed what are the reasons behind to think to make a shift from traditional to digital libraries. Okay, then we can discuss the major points relating that. Limited buying power of libraries, complex nature of recent documents, storage problems. Because of these, we started to think to change from traditional library. Then the other factors, information explosion, searching problem in traditional libraries, low cost of technology, environmental factor, then new generation needs. These are the points we started to think it seriously to shift the make a shift from traditional libraries. Then we also discussed the advantages of digital library. Actually, it is also possible to make a comparison with to find out the differences between digital library and traditional libraries. So we can go through the points. Easily and rapidly accessing books. We will get the books very easily. Then the next point, the potential to store much more information because digital information requires very little physical space. Then the third point, the cost of maintaining a digital library is much lower than that of a traditional library. So cost. Then the next point, a traditional library must spend large sums of money paying for staff, book, maintenance, rent and additional books. But in the case of digital libraries, may reduce these fees. That is why we say it is low cost. The next point, digital libraries may be more willing to adopt innovations in technology. We can adopt the changes based on the technology very easily comparing the traditional libraries. The next point, increasing availability to individuals. So traditional libraries have the problem on geographical location. But in the case of digital library, we can easily collected the details, collected the information. The next one, no physical boundary. In the case of digital library, there is no need to go to library physically. People from all over the world can gain the same information as long as internet connection is available. The next one is round the clock availability. Digital libraries can be accessed at any time, 24 hours a day and 365 days of the year. Then the multiple accesses. the same resources can be used at the same time by a number of users. Then the next point, structured approach. It provides access to much richer content in a more structured manner. That is why we can easily move from the catalog to the particular book than to a particular chapter. The next point, information retrieval. The user is able to use any search term by using word, phrase, title or subject. We can search the entire collection. So it is very user friendly interfaces. The next point, preservation and conservation. An exact copy of the original can be made any number of times without any degradation in quality. So we can easily conserve and preserve the documents without any degradation in quality. That is the another speciality. Then about space, digital libraries have the potential to store much more information than a traditional library. Next point is networking. It can provide the link to any other resources of other digital library very easily. That is another important advantage of digital library. Then cost. In the case of cost, we already discussed. Then the last point is added value. Through this technology, we can keep the images and we can improve the quality of the images. Digitalization can enhance legibility and remove visible flaws such as stains and discoloration. So it can increase the quality of images using new technology. Okay, actually we already discussed all these points in detail in our last class. We are going to continue the same topic, library. That is why I just recollected all the points once again. Okay, then we can move to the new topic, that it is disadvantages of digital library. We already identified there are more than 10 points relating the advantages of digital library. At the same time, digital libraries have their own disadvantages. Then we can go through it. Okay, first point is computer virus. I think all of you are very familiar with the computer virus because you are also using computers. So the main disadvantage is computer virus. Then lack of standardization for digitalized information. Then quick degrading properties of digitized material. Next one, different display standard of digital product and its associated problem. Then the last one, but the main disadvantage, health hazard of the radiation from monitor. So these problems make digital libraries at times a handicap. Okay, then we can discuss the disadvantages in detail. First one is copyright. Digitalization violates the copyright law. Definitely we have the freedom to keep the copyright law. But in the case of such libraries, digital libraries, through these digital libraries, we have the possibilities to break the copyright law. Content of one author can be freely transferred by other without his acknowledgement. Through this, actually we are breaking copyright law. That is the first disadvantage of a digital library. What it is? Copyright. We are forcing to break the copyright law because we will get the chance to copy or transfer the others work without their consent. Okay, so that is the first main disadvantage, copyright. Then next one is speed of access. As more and more computers are connected to the internet, its speed of access reasonably decreasing. We already knew that in a digital library, we already connected many computers. So when these computers are connected to the internet, of course its speed of access will be decreased. So speed of access. Then the next disadvantage, initial cost is high. Actually cost is high while we are comparing with the traditional libraries, but in the case of initial cost it is very high in digital libraries. How it will become high? The initial cost of digital library, the cost of hardware, software, leasing communication circuit is generally very high. That is the another important disadvantage we are facing in the case of digital library. The next problem is bandwidth. Bandwidth, it will need high band for transfer to multimedia resource. The bandwidth is decreasing day by day due to its overutilization. So bandwidth is also another disadvantage because we are using it in large scale. So as the result, we can see that bandwidth is decreasing day by day. Then the next point is efficiency. With the much larger volume of digital information, finding the right material for a specific task becomes increasing difficult. Actually, when we search for any topic, we already knew that relating that they will show all the information what they stored. So from that we will choose the correct one which is needed for us. So efficiency is also one of the disadvantages of digital library. Then next disadvantage is environment. It cannot reproduce the environment of traditional library. Many people also find reading printed material to be easier than reading material on a computer screen. Definitely we will miss the atmosphere which we get through the traditional libraries. We already knew that, especially in films, we already understood how it is very attractive, or it is very emotional. It is connecting with our emotional feelings through our films. So we will lose such pleasures through the digital library. We will miss the environment what we get through the traditional libraries. And more than that, some people, they are preferring to read the printed notes. They have many health issues relating to watch the computer scene. Okay. Then next disadvantage is preservation. Due to technological developments, digital library can rapidly become out of date and its data may become inaccessible. That is also another problem. Even it is possible to store a large, much content, much information, but here according to the technological developments, sometimes digital library can rapidly become out of date. So it leads to become inaccessible. Okay, so these are the disadvantages of digital library. I think all of you remembered well. What are the main points? First one, copyright. It is breaking the copyright law, because we will get the opportunity to use others information without the particular author's consent. Then speed of access. At a time many computers are connected with the internet, so definitely it will affect the speed of access. Then the cost, initial cost is very high in the case of digital libraries. Then bandwidth has also the same problem, increasing day by day due to its over utilization. Then efficiency, I told you it is very difficult to find out the topic which we needed within seconds. We will get the a collection of data relating the same topic. From that we should be selected the needed one. So efficiency. The next one, environment. Environment, we will miss, definitely we will miss the traditional environment, and we will not enjoy to read the books as there is a differences between to read a book and read the book using the computer scene. Then preservation, sometimes preservation also a major problem we are facing in digital libraries. Okay, then we can move to the next topic, that it is popular digital libraries. Here we are discussing 4 popular digital libraries. There are so many popular digital libraries. From those we are only discussing the 4 popular digital libraries. First one is General Digital Library. General digital libraries on this list hold the most comprehensive collection of library materials available for free online. That is the speciality. It is free. We will get the most comprehensive collection of library materials through general digital libraries. Example, Universal Digital Library, the Million Book Collection. Project Gutenberg, more than 20,000 ebooks, audiobooks, CD and DVDs. Then Bartley by huge collection of reference verse fiction and non-fiction books. Then eBiblio, library and digital archive offering ebooks, academic papers, software, music and streaming radio. Then Google Books, more than 10 lakhs books are fully searchable database. Then live search books, thousands of books and a fully searchable database. Then World Digital Library, source for manuscript, rare books, music, films, maps, prints and more in multilingual format. So through the World Digital Library we will get all these information relating the manuscript, rare books, music, films, maps, prints, etc. Then ERIC, world's largest library of digital education literature, that it is ERIC. Then BiblioVault, digital files for more than 12,500 books. Then Internet Public Library, in this we will get books, magazine, newspapers, reference materials and more. We are discussing popular digital libraries. I already told you there are so many popular digital libraries. When we just Google it, we can see the list of popular digital libraries. From these actually in our textbook we are only discussing 4 popular digital libraries. First one is General Digital Libraries. So you should have an idea about what are the comprehensive collection of library materials we are getting through these general digital libraries, and you don't forget that it is available for free online. So you should at least keep in memory the 4 examples relating it. Then we can move to the next popular library, that it is university sponsored digital libraries. Many of the nation's top colleges and universities host their own digital library collections. All of the libraries shown below can be accessed by students and non-students alike. So that is about the university sponsored digital libraries. We can see that most of the nation's top colleges and university, they are hosting such a digital library collections. It is available for all the students and non-students. Then we can go through the examples. Online books, more than 30,000 books from the University of Pennsylvania. Then the Perseus Digital Library, Tufts University collection of classics and humanities resources. Then Columbia University Libraries, in this broad range of text, audio and images from Columbia University. Then Yale University Library, through that wide range of books, abstracts, films, images and more. The last one, Brigham Young University Digital Collection. Through this we will get text, scholarly periodicals, theses and dissertations, audio and images from Brigham Young. So these are the details relating university sponsored digital libraries. Many of the nation's top colleges and universities are hosting their own digital library collections. These libraries shown below can be accessed by the students and non-students. So you definitely go through these libraries. Okay, then we can move to the third popular digital library, that it is international digital libraries. Digital libraries are a worldwide thing. Here are three of the best international collections. Through this title we are going to discuss about the best three international digital libraries. First one is International Children's Digital Library. Through these libraries we will get a fabulous collection of children's book. You don't forget the digital library's name, International Children's Digital Library. The second one is the European Library. Through this library we will get audio and printed music, children's literature, academic papers and much more. European Library. Then the last one is National Library of Australia. Through this library we will get e-journals, subject guides, pictures and other digital collections. So if you want to know the details of e-journals, you kindly go through the National Library of Australia. Okay, they already gave the web address in this textbook. So we already discussed the third popular digital libraries, that it is International Digital Libraries. In that we also discussed the best three international digital libraries: International Children's Digital Library, the European Library, National Library of Australia. Okay, then the last one relating this popular digital library is honorable mentions. The following digital libraries also offer excellent materials. Example, Library of Congress. Through this library we will get millions of books, manuscripts, maps, photographs, prints and drawing. Then medical student. Through this library we will get a digital library for medical students. From the title itself, from the name of the library itself, we can assume what the content they will give us. So medical student, they will provide the library materials for medical students. Okay, so once again we can go through the popular digital libraries. I told you there are so many popular digital library. From those here in our textbook we are only discussing 4 main popular digital libraries. First one is General Digital Libraries. Second one, University Sponsored Digital Libraries. Third one, International Digital Libraries. And the last one is Honorable Mentions. With this topic, we are going to conclude the second main topic, libraries. I think all of you understood libraries. We are going to the third main topic, online bookstores. Nowadays, we can purchase everything through online. With today's technology, there is virtually nothing that can be found on the internet. Books are no exception. An online bookstore is similar to any brick and mortar retail bookstore you would see in shopping center or in a mall. Online bookstores are becoming increasingly common throughout the internet. These bookstores allow either the reader of paper copies of books or downloadable version. So we already knew that maybe you people already purchased the books through online bookstores, and even it is possible to download the book in the form of PDF. It is also available through the online bookstore. Since books are effectively just information stored on pages, they are ideal for information exchange on the internet. There are hundreds, if not thousands of online bookstores to choose from, with hundreds to hundreds of thousands of titles. Wholesale booksellers as well as the retail booksellers have websites for purchasing book online. So I told you there are hundreds and more than thousands of online bookstores is available in the internet. Definitely all the booksellers, they have their own websites to purchase their books as online. Retail booksellers can be chains or local independent bookstores that specialize in the retail and distribution of books. They can work between the publisher and the public to distribute books, or they can also work between the author and the public as a publisher. Wholesale booksellers move and break down huge lots of books, both new books and used ones, into smaller lots for redistribution, selling them off to other business, other wholesalers and individual. So through these online bookstores, we will get the new books and also the used books. We can see that in these online bookstores, we can see the retail booksellers and also the wholesale booksellers. Anyway, they have the connection with the author and the distributors. So simply say, online bookstore is an online web application where the customer can purchase books online. I think all of you understood it clearly. With the help of a web application, with the help of an online web application, the customers can purchase the book through online. We have a lot of choices to select the online bookstores, because there are more than 1,000 bookstores are available in internet. We will get new books and also used books through the online bookstores. Buying books online is an exciting endeavor, and with the advent of search engines, any kind of used, new or rare books can be found. You will find that online store range in size and will carry every kind of book that you are interested in buying. If one online bookstore does not have what you want, then you will be sure to find another online bookstore that does. That means it is possible to find out the suitable online bookstores for you, because if you didn't find out the book for you from a particular online bookstore, we can select the another one. For example, if you are interested in buying textbooks or reference books for your dissertation online, you will find websites that are college student oriented, sponsored by universities and colleges, which specialize in exactly the kinds of books you are searching for. So you will get the proper guidance through this online bookstore, which is store you will be preferred. If you are interested in used books, you will also find online bookstores that specialize in used and discounted books. And if you want to collect the used books, you can search such websites. It is available in the internet. Using that website, you can purchase the used books, and even we will get the discounted books also. Online bookstores cater to the needs of individuals who need items shipped to them for convenience. It is possible to buy books online and have your order waiting for you at a local bookstore chain if you order from their particular website and or call their customer service. So definitely when it will be reached, it should be fast or slow, you can decide. So there are so many possibilities available in online bookstores. There can be hundreds and hundreds of thousands of titles carried through online bookstores that you will be interested in buying, and online bookstores list their books conveniently by category. Some of the book categories you may find are biography, comics, graphic novels, children's books, horror, crime, thriller, mystery, fiction, and a lot more. You may also find collectible, antique and rare books, CDs and audio cassettes, photography, art, and many other categories as well. So we will get all these categories. If you want to collect the rare books, it is available. CDs or horror, then books, biography, cassettes, audio cassettes, whatever it is available. All these are available through the online bookstores. Searching for specific authors' titles or ISBN numbers buying online books makes it easy by allowing you to type in that author. Have you heard about ISBN? The full form of ISBN is an International Standard Book Number. I repeat, International Standard Book Number. International Standard Book Number, that it is ISBN. So ISBN were 10 digits in length up to the end of December 2006. But since 1st January 2007, they now always consist of 13 digits. ISBNs are calculated using a specific mathematical formula. Okay, it is unique identifier referred for books, e-books, tapes and CDs. So once again I repeat, ISBN means International Standard Book Number. Till 2006 we can see that only there were only 10 digits. Nowadays it is 13 digits. I am showing an example. In the back page of a textbook we can see the ISBN number. Okay, I think it is very clear for you what it is ISBN number. You can just take your textbook and look at that. So once again I repeat, ISBN, this one. ISBN means International Standard Book Number. International Standard Book Number. Okay, I think all of you understood what it is ISBN. Okay. So ISBN number in a search bar to find what you are looking for. So online stores also have customer service by phone number or online form if you have trouble finding what you are looking for. That means you can easily contact them. They already added their phone number, address, email, all these things in their websites. So we can contact them. Buying books online also gives you the option to purchase books through action websites where you can discount the cost dramatically. So I told you it is possible to decrease the cost of the books. So I think all of you got the clear idea about what it is online bookstores. Online bookstores, I think it is very familiar for you. You guys are buying the books through the online bookstores. We will get the websites. Through that we can purchase the new books and also used books. We will get the discounted books also, and we can use the facilities of ISBN. Don't forget, it is a new term for you. I think ISBN means it is an international standard book number. There are 13 digits. We can see the number consists of 13 digits. Then using that we can also purchase the book, and we can also fix the delivery period. Then it is safe. So I think all of you understood what it is online bookstores. Then we are moving to discuss what are the advantages of online bookstores. First advantage is convenience. From the word itself you can easily give the points relating that. Okay, convenience. The most obvious advantage to an online bookstore is likely the convenience factor. When shopping for books, you do not have the constraints of opening and closing hours. There is no time limit. We can buy the book at any time. 24 hours it is opening. So then an online bookstore is open every day, even holidays and even hour of the day. There is no need to worry about if it is a holiday. Okay. Then regardless, when it is you find the time to go book shopping, an online bookstore will be open and available for your needs. Then you can stop wherever you want and wherever you want without any hustle. Hustle means irritating inconveniences. So that is the speciality, that is the advantages, first advantage of online bookstore. Convenience. We can buy the book at any time. There is no issues relating if it is a holiday or not. Then the next advantage is more variety. Physical brick and mortar bookstores are limited by space and budget in the books they offer. But online offers not only the most popular authors and titles, it sells esoteric titles in every possible genre. Esoteric means it is not familiar for all. Okay, so more variety, we will get the variety of collections through the online bookstores, because there is no need to worry about how to store these books based on the physical environment. So we will get the variety of books through these online bookstores. Then while a customer may be able to order a seldom requested out of stock title at the local bookstore, it could take days or weeks for it to arrive, plus additional time for customer notification and travel to the store for pickup. But in the case of online bookstore, it is delivered to the customer's door in the same amount of time as any popular selection. That means if we didn't get a particular book from that online store, it will be available the next day. Then and even there is no need to go to the shop. It will be reached to the customer's door. So more than that, we will get the more variety of collections through online bookstores. Then next one is used books. In addition to new books, an online bookstore often has used books for sale as well. This can be convenient when you are trying to save money. It is possible to buy the used books through online bookstores. Then next point is cheaper, because online bookstores tend to save rental cost by having cheaper storage at warehouse instead of fancy retail outlets. So books are copied cheaper. So we will get the books very cheap. The next one, feedback. Then that is the another important advantage, feedback. Many online bookstores allow shoppers to post comments, reviews and feedback about titles. If they have negative experience, definitely they can post it. So this allows new customers to research books and consider reviews before making a purchase. So definitely we can read those reviews and we can also decide to buy the book or not. So feedback is very important advantage of online bookstores. The next one is e-books. With the rising popularity of electronic book, readers e-books are a natural fit for online bookstores. A customer can purchase an e-book and have it delivered immediately to his reading device or computer. That is the another advantage of e-books. So once again I repeat the points relating advantages of online bookstores. What are the points? Yes, convenience, then more variety, used books, it is very cheaper, then it is very cheaper, then feedback, we will get the feedback and e-books. These are the main advantages. We are going to speak about the disadvantages of online bookstores. A coin has two sides. Like that, online bookstores have also its disadvantages. First one is instant gratification. Gratification means satisfaction. Some people like the idea of getting the books instantly instead of having to wait 2 days or more for delivery of books. This is important if you are buying time sensitive item such as birthday book gift. That means if you want to buy a book as a gift, as a birthday gift or whatever, it is a gift, definitely you want to give it immediately. It is not possible through the online bookstores. That is the first disadvantage, instant gratification. Next one is browsing. Browsing means survey goods for sale in leisurely and casual way. Okay. One limitation of online shopping is that you cannot browse through the books via the website. Definitely you can go through the feedback and you can decide to buy the book or not. But it is not possible to go through the real textbook. Okay, so browsing is the second disadvantage. Then we can move to the third point, damaged book. Sometimes, although rarely, you might receive damaged book. There is the possibility to get the damaged books. But depending on the online bookstore, you might get a replacement without needing to return the damaged copy. So definitely in some stores it is available to replace the book, but there is chance to get a damaged book. That it is the third disadvantage. I think all of you got the points. Once again I repeat, first one is instant gratification, second one browsing, third one damaged book. These are the three main disadvantages in online bookstores. So today we discussed the disadvantages of a digital library, then 4 popular digital libraries. After that we started a new topic, online bookstores. We already identified what it is an online bookstores. Then we also discussed the advantages and disadvantages of online bookstores. I think all of you followed with me. Okay, thank you.